Welcome to SimpleCertifiedMail.com. This video tutorial will show you how to prepare certified mail cover sheets and labels for mailings that have a mix of sizes and weights. SimpleCertifiedMail.com was designed to be very flexible. For example, batches can include certified mail letters with varied number of pages using different envelope sizes. Mixed piece batches can also be certified mail in priority mail envelopes and boxes, all of varied weights. Mixed batch pieces can originate from one account group at a single return address or from a number of account groups at different return addresses. Before we begin, there are a few things to note. By default, the batch processing feature is disabled in your account. Contact Client Services to enable batch processing. Batch processing requires a basic understanding of how to work with Microsoft Excel spreadsheets, zip files, and PDF files. This video provides an overview of batch processing for mixed pieces. For complete instructions, download and read the Batch Processing Guide for Mixed Pieces, available on our website at SimpleCertifiedMail.com/batch. The first step is to prepare your Microsoft Excel file to make the best use of the system. A detailed instruction manual and sample files are available on our website at SimpleCertifiedMail.com/batch. Let's take a tour of a sample worksheet, pointing out some highlights. In this example, all columns highlighted in yellow are required by the system. The columns highlighted in blue are optional. For both the sender and recipient, each row must contain a document ID, a name, at least one address line, a city name, a state, and a 5-digit zip code. To determine the correct amount of postage required for each piece, your spreadsheet must contain information such as whether the piece will be sent via certified mail or certified mail with return receipt electronic, whether the piece is being sent with restricted delivery, and the number of pages or weight of each piece, depending on whether it's being mailed in an envelope or a box. To specify how the printed forms should look, the system prints cover sheets and labels depending on how you complete the column titled Label Size. The number 10 signals the system to print a cover sheet designed for a number 10 window envelope. The word Small signals the system to print a cover sheet for a 6x9 window envelope. And the word Large prints a 9x12 window envelope. And finally, the word Sheet indicates the use of the SL200 adhesive labels for flats and boxes. The system also has some optional but very useful capabilities depending on your needs. These are columns highlighted in blue. Date Advance creates cover sheets and labels with postage dated up to 7 days in the future, not counting Sundays. This feature is useful when you're preparing large batches of certified mail several days before the actual mailing date. Simply type 1 through 7, or leave the cells as 0 to indicate the date advance is not needed for your batch. Item ID is useful if, for some reason, the post office returns the piece. The item ID prints below the return address on the certified mail cover sheet or label. This makes it easy for your staff to match the piece to the batch in which it was mailed or to the internal classification of your choice. Cost code lets your staff assign certified mail to appropriate cost centers. These codes appear in your production reports. When your file is ready, make sure to save it using the .xls extension, also known as the Excel 97 to 2004 workbook. Note that for a mixed pieces batch, the system does not accept files ending in .xlsx or .csv. Next, log into your account. Under Create Cover Sheets and Labels, select Batch Jobs. Then click New Job. The first batch job screen appears. Name the batch job. Select an output format. Select Single Group if all pieces in your batch are being sent from one group and/or location set up by your administrator. This is the most common choice. Select multiple groups if your batch includes pieces from more than one group in your account. This will ensure the data from the mailing is accessible to that specific group. Now it's time to import the Excel sheet you prepared for this batch job. Find the file on your computer and click the Save button to move to the next step. After uploading, the system validates each address in your file against the USPS Delivery Point Validation System. This step ensures that each address in your batch is an address the Postal Service recognizes as deliverable. This step takes a few seconds for small lists and around 5 minutes for a list with 3,000 entries. Click the Refresh button periodically until the status changes to Validated and you see a new file listed with the word Validation added to the end of the file name. Note that if you see the message Validate Failed, it means there was a problem with one or more addresses in your Excel file. If this happens, download the file ending in validation.xls. Open it and scroll to the far right column. There you'll see USPS-specific errors listed. For help, read the What to Do if Address Validation Fails section at the end of the Batch Processing Guide for Mixed Pieces found on our website. You can also contact our Client Services team for expert help. Next, choose Preview, Process, or Delete. The preview process is important to run the first time you create a mixed piece batch job. Preview checks that your data conforms to the system parameters such as maximum number of characters per cell and no symbol characters. For a file of 3,000 addresses, the preview process takes approximately 20 minutes. Click Refresh periodically until a third file ending in preview.zip appears in the list. Click the link ending in preview.zip to download the file to your computer. The downloaded PDF will show you each cover sheet or label, but they will not include postage. Clients often use this final verification step before generating a PDF that contains actual postage. If everything looks good, click the Process link. Process adds postage and creates a final PDF file for printing. For large files of 3,000 addresses, it takes approximately 20 minutes. Smaller files process much faster. Click Refresh periodically until a new file ending in .zip appears last in the list. Click the link to download to your computer. The zip file contains a final PDF file with postage along with a final validated data file in Excel format for your records. The final steps are to open and print the PDF like you would any other printable file. All of the cover sheets and labels in your file will print sequentially. That's it. Now you know how to process a batch job containing certified mail pieces that are a mix of sizes and weights. Thank you for choosing SimpleCertifiedMail.com. If you have any questions, please reach out via our website or give us a call at 888-462-1750, extension 2. This information is also contained in the Batch Processing Guide for Mixed Pieces that can be downloaded from our website at SimpleCertifiedMail.com/batch.